Hello everyone, this is a quick way to test your car battery. And so when the car is off, you don't need to disconnect any of those battery terminal, just hook regular multimeter and check the voltage. The battery should be just over 12 volt, like 13 or and 13 volt or so. So this one, it's 12.10 volt. This battery is very old, and that's why I'm testing it. So now we're gonna start the car and see the voltage. This second method is to test the alternator. The alternator, if it's charging and everything, no power drainage or anything, it shows here the voltage, and we'll see right away. So engine is running. As you see, when we start the engine, this is like 3.6 liter. All the power on the battery, it was basically drained out because the engine is cold, and pretty much took all the power on the battery. Now the car is running, voltage shows 14.7 or so. That means the alternator is working well, is charging. So that's how you test the battery and the alternator. Now if we turn off the battery, the voltage should show 12 volt. Okay, turn off. The voltage is back to 12 volt, and which is everything is fine. Now we're gonna start again and check to see the voltage. Start. That's how you check alternator, if it's charging and working well, and you check the battery voltage. Thank you for watching. Check out other random videos. We have almost 950 random videos on our channel. Thank you so much for watching. All the best, and hope to see you next time. Hello everyone, how to test your car battery when the engine is off and the normal temperature outside. So you put the regular multimeter on DC voltage position, and positive on positive, negative on negative, and check the voltage. Usually a car battery normal voltage should always read above 12. So 12.8 is the best. 12.6 is acceptable. If it's 12 volt only, it's not above 12 volt, that means the battery needs to be recharged or replaced. If it's less than 12 volt, that's definitely the battery is bad and must be replaced or recharged. So as you see here, this battery is old. It could be like maybe 5 years old or so, maybe more. In Canada, weather here is very cold. Sometimes in the winter reach almost like -30. Most of the batteries, if they are old, they cannot start the vehicle, and that's why you need to plug in the vehicle using the oil pan cord to warm up the engine oil. But this battery 12.6, you can also leave the multimeter for like 5 minutes or so and check the voltage. If the voltage drop, that means the battery not good and needs to be recharged. If the voltage stays as the same, like 12, now right now it's 12.6, you see it's dropping a little bit. So we're gonna leave it for 5 minutes, then we come back and check the voltage. If the voltage start dropping more and more, that means that means the battery is not good and must be replaced. Otherwise, we'll see how this will change. So we'll come back in about 5 minutes. I'm testing here another car. This is a Toyota 3.3 liter, and this battery, it's a reconditioned one. It's about 2 years old, and this vehicle hasn't started for about maybe like few weeks, so it's cold. And let's test the battery and see what the voltage is. Okay, so as you see, the voltage is 12.18. That means this battery is pretty good, very good condition, does not need to be recharged, and is still really good. However, the first battery we checked, it was quite a little bit low, and the voltage, it's draining a little bit. So you see here the voltage is stable. It's always the battery, good car battery, it always must be above 12 volt, not 12 volt, not less than 12 volt. If you see 12 volt, you need to recharge your battery. If you see less than 12 volt, that means the battery, it's pretty bad and must be replaced. So that's how you test the car battery. And then same thing, when we put those like here, I'm gonna start the vehicle and to see the alternator, check. This is the other way, to quick method to check the alternator if it's charging or not. So right now I'm gonna start the vehicle. So this is a good sign when the voltage above 12 volt, because the alternator is charging. If you see 12 volt when the car is running, that means the alternator is not charging and you must be checked. When the car is running, as you see, it's always voltage must be above 14 volt, roughly like 14 volt or so, as you see here. So that means the alternator is good, the battery is good, and let's do the other vehicle and check that one too. Now we're gonna test this battery again and see what's the voltage. And here you see 12.3. So it was 5 minutes ago it was 12.6. Now it's 12.3. Let's leave it a little bit, just a minute or so, because as you see, like the battery here is cold. It's going higher a little bit. So if you see like 12.4, the battery, it's like 50% good. But if you see less than 12.4, that means the battery, it needs to be recharged, which is less than 50% power. As you see here, this battery looks like it needs to be recharged or replaced. So pretty much same thing. This engine is a little bit bigger, 3.6 liter. This is the Dodge Caravan, and you see here 14.7 exactly. That's what should read when the car is running. reading the voltage, battery and alternator both are working. But in this case, the battery, this one I think needs to be recharged or replaced. So again, this battery is a little bit weak. I would say like 50% less power. That's why it's reading 12.4, and it's a little bit less than like almost a little bit 12.4. As you see now, dropping the voltage a little bit. See, so this battery needs to be reconditioned again, or recharged or replaced. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out other videos in our multi-channel. We have more than 950 random videos. We appreciate your watching, your support. Comment below. Thank you again, and all the best. Let's see what happens when we press the gas a little bit